Okay, hello, my friends, and happy Friday. It is I, Katie Rubin, your friendly neighborhood modern mystic energy healer divine light channel. What are you doing? What's going on over there? How are you treating yourself today? Are you in the flow? Today's a little bit of a weird vibe. Anybody getting it? It's a little bit of a weird vibe out there, which I know is a funny thing to say because it's a large world, and depending on where you're sitting on it, it might not be a weird vibe for you today. Let's look at your 3-card spread, shall we? It's the end of the week, and in the recent past, you've had something to do with being rescued, which is really about that's actually a card about being a powerful person who has trouble asking for help, but needing to do so. In the present moment, here we are with the wishing well, really powerful card. And the outcome is the Wizard of Awareness. This is like a kind of a wacky spread. Part of why I comment on the weirdness of the energy of the day is this spread is a little weird. But let's get into it. Okay, so in the recent past, it's fun. These glasses are new and they have like a blue reflection right here. It's because they have blue blockers. I think that's why that's happening. Anyway, it's kind of fun. Asking for help isn't easy for many successful people. I wish I knew what that was like. However, that's what you need to do now as you expand your life. If you find yourself troubled, you can expect help with whatever issue is at hand now. You need only ask, and assistance will come your way. The most important support you can expect is from spirit. Get into a right relationship with the divine, and you'll see that many conditions line up as if by magic to provide you with all the help you need. Ask and you will receive. There's no need to fear. Safety is a place within. So again, like I said, something in your recent past has had you needing to ask for help. You're resourceful, you're empowered, you know what you're doing, but even those of us who are and do need help. Believe me, I'm a powerful bitch and I need a ton of help. Present moment, wishing well. Let's look at it. What is it about America? Side note, speaking of America, if you're in the Sacramento, Grass Valley, Nevada City, Davis, or even Bay Area, I'm leading a 4-hour energy healing session in person tomorrow, 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. Pacific time in Midtown Sacramento. Message me if you're interested. Desire is the sacred impulse for life. Feel it, but let go of all attachment to ownership. Desire is the most important impulse for creating life. Now you're seeing the relationship between desire and inspiration and sensing that moment of truth when you feel the inception of new life. It's an aha moment when everything makes sense. Perhaps you recognize a soulmate or are conceiving a baby or an idea. The Wishing Well card awakens you to the presence of unseen forces that enable new beginnings. Divine intelligence activates the field of possibilities where new life is co-created in a magical way. Neither you nor anyone else can know how or why this happens. It just does. My, oh my. To that end, you can't control the process of growth. Rather, you must step aside and be a channel for higher forces and relinquish any attachment to how this new creation should appear or when. Form your intention and take action by dropping the coin into the wishing well. Then trusted spirit, prepare to be amazed. There's so much in that several paragraphs. I need to review a bunch of it. Desire is the sacred impulse for life. Feel it, but let go of all attachment to ownership. You're seeing the relationship between desire and inspiration, sensing a moment of truth when you feel the inception of new life. It's an aha moment when everything makes sense. Perhaps you recognize a soulmate, are conceiving a baby or an idea. The Wishing Well card awakens you to the presence of unforeseen forces that enable new beginnings. Divine intelligence activates the fields of possibilities where new life is co-created in a magical way. You can't know how or why this happens. Don't try to control the process of growth. Step aside. Be a channel for higher forces. Let go of how it should appear or when. Form your intention and take action by dropping the coin into the wishing well. Then trust in spirit. Prepare to be amazed. I had to read that one twice just to get it all the way in me. So what I hear this card talking about is let's be present, ask for what we want, have the desires we have, own our desire, Let go of our attachment to how it should look in the outcome. We don't know how it's going to look. We don't know when it's going to show up. We don't know what it's going to look like when it shows up. But we get to have desire. And as a result of having desire, inspiration arises. Something I know about desire as well is that oftentimes all you have to do, everybody's all interested in manifesting now, but all you have to do to manifest is just desire a thing. Let yourself desire it. Like, people do so much work to not desire what they desire. Resist it, have a fear of it, think it's going to lead to bad stuff, don't believe you're going to get to have it, so don't want to desire it. Just desire it, and it'll come at you. Now, of course, there's the challenge of what about when you desire things that aren't good for you? That's where you need some energy healing. KatieRubin.com. If only you knew an energy healer who could help you with that. Too bad for you. Wizard of Awareness is your outcome card. Mindfulness is about being observant and remaining neutral about what goes on in the world around you. This applies to the environment within you as well. If you struggle inside yourself, stepping into an observer position gives you a new, powerful perspective that neutralizes any discomfort or overexcitement. You have the capacity to see things clearly now, unencumbered by opinion or desire. Wearing the world as a loose garment requires you to adopt a sense that nothing that happens to you is personal. People come and go, experiences evolve from one state to another in a continual shift and change, no matter how much you want things to stay the same. The Wizard of Awareness asks you to give up your need to define or limit what you're experiencing now. It's all good. Let it be and watch the miracle unfold without any direct influence from you. Yeah, the Wizard of Awareness card is about detachment. You know, it's about witnessing what's occurring rather than attaching to how we want it to be occurring. It's like, well, this is how this is going. All right, I'm detaching from my clutchy, graspy, holding-on-iness so that I can experience what is and then surrender to it. Oftentimes people ask me, like, how do I let go? And it's about being willing to grieve the loss of the vision you had and own the moment that you're in. The moment shows you what is. Everything else is just resistance and judgment. So getting okay with what is kind of the game. So, I mean, to summarize this spread, it's a wacky one. In the recent past, you've needed to ask for some help. You're a powerful being, but we all need support. In the present moment, you're being encouraged to desire what you desire. Set your intention. Let the universe know what you're looking for. Be clear about it. Positivity. Drop the coin in the well. And the outcome is be detached. Actually, now this spread makes total sense. It just has a lot going on inside of it. Be detached to the best of your ability from your sticky, gluey desperation about how you think it should go, what you think it should look like. It's sort of like the older I get and the more of this work I do, the more presencing, the more processing, the more being here now, the more I realize that there's really, oftentimes there's nothing to do ever but breathe and drop into your body, feel what's there, process that, and then live into the next moment that arises. Because the moment after you process a thing is a whole new world. So if you're attached to the thing that you wanted back here before you process the thing, you're a whole new you now after you process the thing. So why would you be attached to that thing when you're this new lady? That would be weird. Maybe don't do that. All right, I hope this is helpful in some way, my friends. I'm having a chill, low energy Friday. I hope you're I'm just like being with that. Let's slip through this Friday right on into the weekend. If you're interested in getting 4 hours of energy healing with hands-on work, join us tomorrow, Saturday, 11 a.m. to 3 Pacific time, in person only. This is an in-person event, Sacramento, Midtown, California. Sacramento, California, Midtown. If you're ready for your package or your private session, KatieRubin.com. Let's look at your human design chart. Let's do some energy work. Let's ask questions on your behalf from your higher self and from consciousness. Writing in alignment begins next Thursday, the 20th. Are you coming? Let me know if you have questions. It's a spiritual, sort of like you have to do the work during the week. You do your writing and then you bring your writing to class. I give feedback on the writing and help facilitate what you're going to do for the coming week. And then we also write together for an hour once a week. It's pretty powerful. We use a meditative audio track developed by Tom Bird to get you out of your own way and sort of channel the writing. It's pretty great. That starts next Thursday, the 20th. Star Beings began yesterday. My gosh, it was a powerful beginning. And we've got 5 more weeks. You could hop in a week late to that if you're curious. That's my mid-level to advanced energy healing class. Check out katierubin.com for information about that or message me. That's it, you guys. I love you. Have a great weekend.